Have you ever heard a song where your entire mood shifts, all your memories start flooding back, and you're transported to a past time or place? I'm guessing you have. Music has such a profound impact on our lives and can shape our emotions and identities. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a playlist that I think that you should create and how it'll literally change your life, so stick around. Today, we're talking about creating a playlist, and I'm not just talking about a playlist called like summer vibes or songs that you like. No, I'm talking about a playlist of songs that have a real deep meaning to you and can literally transport you back to a past time or place or memory the second that you hear it. These are songs that were playing during crucial moments of your life or like key moments of your life, and it could have been playing in the background or it could have been the main feature song. It might be a song that transports you to a happy summer day in 2007 or reminds you of a fun holiday you went on as a kid. It might be a song that you and your dad always played together or a song reserved for a special day. It could even be a song that reminds you of loss or one that helped you through hard times. All of the songs in this playlist should have a deep meaning to you, and you should be able to visualize or kind of picture the exact emotions or where you were when you were listening to this song. Again, this playlist isn't just like a recap of songs you've liked throughout the years. It's a playlist full of songs that transports you back to a time once had. Go to whatever music streaming service you use and create a new playlist. From there, go through your liked songs or think of songs significant to you or a particular part of your life and add them to the playlist. Many of my songs are happy and remind me of key parts of my childhood and teenage years, but a few are sad and remind me of loss or more challenging times. I recommend trying to structure this playlist chronologically, as it's like a journey of your life through music. I've structured my playlist from like childhood to more recently, like a few months ago. And the best part about this playlist is that you can always add to it when you remember new songs. Everyone has music that transports into a specific memory or feeling, and creating a playlist like this is so valuable in seeing how much we've grown as people. This isn't like a unique idea that I've created, because many people make soundtracks to their lives, but I really hope that you make one for yourself too, because it's really fun and cool to go through that journey of music. Music has the power to make us forget about everything except for what's currently playing. It has the power to represent feelings of love and friendship. It has the power to encapsulate feelings of grief and hardships. And it has the power of nostalgia and reminds us of a time it once was. I think music has the power to convey emotions that we might not want to speak aloud, but it's really nice to know that artists have gone through similar experiences or maybe even exact same experiences to us, thus making us feel like a lot less alone. It's often hard to find good things to say about the world with a never-ending slew of environmental problems, war, hatred, and more. But I think we can all agree that music is something that can transport us away from this noise, even if for just a couple of minutes. I think it's super important to acknowledge how music might have shaped us into the people we are today, and how music is attached to so many core memories or good days and nights. This playlist has really helped me navigate through my emotions or my feelings of life, like feelings of happiness, sadness, and also navigating through grief. Grief is such a weird journey to embark on, but listening to music was such a big help for me. I have many songs in this playlist that remind me of losing my childhood cats after 18 or so years, and also the feelings of losing a friend after knowing her since I was 5 years old. Just remember that this playlist is unique to you, and it doesn't matter if the songs are considered bad or weird in today's standards. As long as they hold a special place in your heart, then just add them to it. Creating a playlist like this is just so valuable, and I really recommend that everyone do it, because everyone's relationship with music is so different, and that's what makes it so cool. I really love this playlist I've created because it's literally like a trip down memory lane, and the other day I played it for about an hour, and I like to play it without any shuffles because it's like a walk through life. At the start of the playlist is music that I listened to as a kid. It might be integral songs that my parents played for me while growing up, like The Pretender by Foo Fighters or I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas, that I probably played 1,000 times on my iPod Nano and just hold such a special place in my heart. There are songs like Barbra Streisand that I remember I was singing it while boogie boarding down a wave during summertime, and I remember halfway through when I was singing it, I got dumped on that wave and ate shit, and that song was just ingrained in my memory with that exact sequence of events. There's songs like Ocean Drive that I vividly remember playing in a restaurant. We didn't really go to that many restaurants, but we went this one time and I remember just thinking like, damn, like life's good. Like it's a really good memory. There are songs like Are You Bored Yet that remind me of lockdowns and that entire madness surrounding March 2020 and just all of that shit. And songs like Freaking Out on the Interstate reminds me of like losing a friend and kind of like the weeks leading up to it and the weeks and months and years after it that has shaped me so differently as a person. And finally, there are songs like Tape Deck Sick by the DMAs that is the last song that my friend Maddie recommended to me before she passed away. And we used to always recommend each other music. And this song, I just really hold it in a special place in my heart. So my final message to you is just to go to whatever music streaming service that you use and create a playlist called like The Soundtrack to My Life or like A Trip Down Memory Lane, and just start adding songs to it that have some significant meaning to you in some aspect of your life. I went through thousands upon thousands of songs and really only chose the ones that stood out to me. The coolest thing about this playlist is that you can always add more songs to it when you think of more significant songs or like they pop into your head. And I don't really play this playlist that often, but when I do, it reminds me to reminisce about the past and like remember how nuanced life is, but it also makes me really excited for what the future holds.